For our practice today, I'm going to have one brick. And again, it doesn't matter if you don't have a yoga brick. It can be anything to balance on, anything to support yourself. So a book, a water bottle, even a stool that is there, that is perfect. Keep it near the front of your mat. And from here, we can begin the practice. Starting on the knees, toes curled behind you. Find length through the spine. Close the mouth and start to breathe through the nose. Maybe close the eyes. While the eyes are now shut, I will ask a final time. If anyone can't hear me or can't see me, just make it known now. If you can, fine, then continue. Beautiful, guys. Deeper breaths. Start to find your core. So on your inhale, you can let the belly hang out. On the exhale, squeeze it in as tight as you can. Imagine a belt or a corset tightening. Inhale, let it all come out. Belly hangs out, we grow taller. Exhale, squeeze every drop of air out. Feel the pelvic floor even lifting. We go twice more. Inhale, push the hands down, grow the spine. Exhale, squeeze everything out. Final time. Now we're going to take this a little bit deeper, move to broken toes. This may be very intense. I'm curling all 10 toes underneath. We're going to be here for about 5 breaths, so maybe you're just surviving, maybe you're thriving, you love this. Belly is pulled in. Take a big inhale. Exhale, round the spine, backs of the hands come together, and on your breath in, sweep the arms high as you can. Exhale, pull them round. Inhale, hands are low. Exhale, reach them forward. Inhale to the sky, grow as tall as you can. Exhale, pull the shoulders round. We'll go 2 more. Try persevere with the toes. I know it gets intense. Exhaling forward, pull belly in. Inhale up, and now try to get your shoulder blades to touch as you open the chest. Final time. Reaching forward on a breath out. Inhale tall, exhale back. Planting the hands down, uncurl the toes, give them the rest they desperately need. Tabletop position. Grip the mat, all 10 fingers. Turn your biceps forward. Big breath in. Exhale, push everything down. Feet, knees, hands, round the spine. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Look forward. Pinch the shoulder blades back. Continue with your breath. Exhaling to press. Inhaling, reverse that movement. Pull shoulder blades back like you're almost trying to pull chest to the floor. Keep moving with your breath. Remember, this whole practice is about how fast your lungs move, not just how fast I talk. And on your exhale, we curl the toes under. Take it back, find your downward facing dog. So if you're new to the practice of yoga, press all 10 fingers down, all 10 knuckles. Take a big bend in the knees. Press even more with the arms and try to extend the legs back. In a perfect yogi world, we look like an equilateral triangle, but this is not a perfect world. Start to move the heels with the breath. Exhale, drive right heel to the floor. Inhale to center. Exhale, drive left heel to the floor. Continue with your breath, inhaling neutral. Exhale, right heel. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, left heel. Still pushing firmly with the hands, trying to lengthen the whole spine. Exhaling, right heel. Heel touches the floor maybe. Inhale, center. Exhale, left heel touches. Find stillness once again. Start to walk the feet to the front of the mat. Keep your legs as long as possible. Baby steps takes the feet forward. Eventually, the feet will come near to the hands and you may have to come up onto your fingertips. At this point, wherever you are, make sure you can touch the floor. We don't need straight legs, just make sure hands or fingers are touching the floor. Inhale, shoulders roll back. Extend the spine, halfway lift, looking forward. Exhale, pull from the core, deep into that forward fold. Push into the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Again, if you've got your brick there, you can even press into that, get more purchase. Third, final time, halfway lift. Shoulders pulling back, neck is long. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep the arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, bend the elbows, pull the shoulders down into their sockets, pinching shoulder blades back. Inhale, extend up, grow as tall as you can. Exhale, shoulders back into their sockets. 3 more times. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, shoulders all the way back. Maybe make fists, make the pose even stronger. Inhaling. Exhale for 2. We squeeze shoulder blades back to open the chest. Inhale, fifth, final time. Exhale, bring it all the way back, squeezing down. Reach the arms up, mountain pose on a breath in. Forward fold on your breath out. Hands reach the floor. Halfway lift, inhaling. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, high plank. Top of a push-up. Really dome the upper back. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze everything. We're just here for 2 breaths, so make it as strong as you possibly can. 1 more breath. Lower the knees to the mat. Half chaturanga. Squeeze the elbows into the body. Bend the elbows just 2 inches. Inhale to extend back to the top of that push-up. This time we go down 4 inches. Exhale, squeeze down. Elbows literally touching the body. Inhale to extend. This time lower to your deepest, most difficult point and hold. Exhale there. We hold for 2. Neck is long. For 1. Release to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra. So gently extending the spine. Hands are doing almost nothing. If the hands need to do something, pull them back like you're trying to slide yourself forward. Again, feel the muscles of the back work. Imagine your elbows touching together behind you. And on your exhale, we roll back. Find downward facing dog. Let's take those movements a little bit faster. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, right step to the front, left to follow. Forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in, flat back. Exhale, deep into that forward fold, squeezing down. Inhale, mountain pose, all the way to the sky. Reach up. Exhale, bend the elbows, pull the shoulders into the sockets. Inhale, reaching tall, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, step back to your high plank. Remember, if you ever lose your place with the poses, we always end up in the same position, down dog, so don't feel rushed, don't feel frazzled. Lower the knees to the mat. Exhale all the way down, under control. Take it as slow as you can through your chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra. If the spine feels ready, you can press the hands, engage the thighs. We're in our upward facing dog. Gently squeeze the bum to protect the lower back. And if you want to make it more powerful, pull shoulders back. Again, like you're trying to slide yourself forward. On your breath out, we meet in down dog. We go once more. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, left foot steps to the front. Right foot follows, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep arms tall. Exhale, bend at the elbows, pull shoulders into sockets. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. If you want to jump to the back, be my guest. Inhale, halfway lift. Take it to your high plank. We're at the top of that plank. And again, this time, we can think about keeping the knees up. Only if you feel strong. Bend the elbows 2 inches. Inhale to extend. Exhale 4 inches. Inhale to extend. Find your deepest point and hold there. Knees can stay up or down, your choice. We hold for 2. For 1, flip the feet. Baby cobra or up dog. Inhaling. Exhale, we meet in our down dog. 3 breaths in our down dog. I'm going to show you child's pose because if it ever gets too much, we can lower the feet, lower the knees, and this is our resting position. Remember, you take that whenever you need. There is no perfection, this is practice. Curl the toes under. Press the hips high. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Kick for the back. Exhale, take the knee to the nose, so squeeze it in. Knee all the way to the chest. Try to place the foot between the hands. If it doesn't quite reach, walk the foot forward. Inhale to sweep the arms up. We're in our crescent lunge. Both feet facing forward. Our inhale grows us taller. Our exhale takes us deeper into the lunge. We go 2 more. Inhale to grow. Exhale deeper into the lunge. Upper body and lower body, 2 different parts. Final breath in. Final breath out. Taking the left hand to the mat, right hand to the sky. We're in an easy twist. Easy in inverted commas. Look to your floating hand. Continue to reach up and stretch up. We're going to take this to a side plank. Try to go as slow as you can. So onto the outside of the left foot. Lift the right foot. Take it back. Stack onto your back foot. We're in a side plank. If you want to drop to your elbow, please do. Wherever you are, push the hips high. Reach the hand tall. Take a final inhale. Exhale, hand comes to the mat. Lower the knees or go through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. So strong, guys. Meet in that down dog. Find more length, more stretch through the back of the body. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Kick out the back of the room. Exhale, knee to nose, don't rush. Place the foot between the hands. Walk the foot up if you need. Inhale, sweeping the arms tall. We're in our crescent lunge. Breathe here. If the fingers are tingling, if they're shaking, pull them down into their sockets. Press the hips forward. Tuck the tailbone under. And if you're breathing through the mouth, if you're gasping, close it. Final breath in. Right hand comes to the floor. Left hand sweeps up. We're in that easy twist. Before we rush, press the hips even further forward. Whatever you're doing this for, if you were forced by a loved one, if you love yoga, if you're here to help your body, always remember that. Let's start moving to our side plank, Vashisthasana. Rolling onto the outside of the right foot, press into the right hand, lift the left, stack it at the back, side plank. If you want, please lower the elbow. But wherever you are, push with all of your might through that right hand. Imagine if we were outside, beautiful windy day, the wind wouldn't budge us. Start to take the hand to the floor. Find your chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra, maybe full up dog, and take it to your down dog. We have 3 breaths. Through the whole practice, do not feel you have to do up dog every time. Whenever it gets too much, you take it to that baby cobra. We're going to step or jump to the front of the mat. So bring your feet together if you're jumping. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or float to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Mountain pose, reaches the arms high. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Step the feet about as wide as the mat. Sit back, Malasana. yogi squat. Will, Chris, Charles, 3 working on a challenge. Think about this. Guys, Sam, Adam, Sonia, if you are super flexy, dropping low, lift it higher. Find that strength. And from here, reach right arm back, left arm forward. Try find a twist with the hips staying this low. Spread the fingers far as you can. Exhale back through center. Build that lactic acid. Take left hand back, right arm forward. Stretch. Use the stretch of the hands to rotate the spine. Bring the hands forward. Staying in your squat or joining me in our first arm balance, we're taking it to our crow. Planting the hands, twist the elbows back, come up high onto the toes. Already this is working. We're gonna go different this time. Take the knees right just above the elbows. So not into the armpits, just above the elbows. Tip the weight forward, come up onto the toes, hold it here, or maybe squeeze one foot, maybe squeeze the other. We have 10 breaths in total. Even if the feet come down, just hold there. If it gets too much, you've got the squat. We have 6 more breaths. Knees right on the tips of the elbows. Always trying something new. 4 more breaths. If the wrists hurt, try press through the knuckles. 2 more breaths. And on your next exhale, we step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths in down dog or child's pose. Or if you're feeling good and strong, we can work to 2 little bunny hops. This is only as an option for fun. If you're bunny hopping, squeeze the thighs together. Look between the hands. Exhale to stack and land almost in your child pose. We have 1 more. Big bend with the knees. Exhale. And we can take it down. All meeting in our downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze forward. Place the foot between the hands. Inhale, reaching arms tall. We're in that crescent lunge once again. Breathe here. Again, if hands are tingling, pull them down into their sockets. You know, let's all open through the chest. So reach the hands back. Try to interlock fingers behind the bum. Starting to ignore that burn through the thighs on an inhale. Try to reach the hands up and away from the bum. Pull shoulders back to project chest forward. Take a final big inhale. And on your exhale, release the hands. Plant them on the inside of the right leg. We're in our lizard pose. Lower the back knee, uncurl the toes. We can spend a little time getting comfortable through here. If you've got your brick, you can keep it close because I'm trying to extend my back knee. So push down through the back of the left foot. Use that breath, inhale to create length. Exhale, pressing down through the foot. Now, we can enjoy this stretch, or as we were here for our conditioning, we can start to think about a bit more strength. Raising the back knee, press with the chest. We're going through 3 shoulder push-ups. So don't let the elbows bend. Inhale, let the chest drop between the shoulders. Exhale to push, to protract, squeeze up. Inhale to bend. Exhale to press. Maybe even lift the right foot. Inhale, drop the chest, final time. Exhale to press, protract. Maybe lift the foot, maybe squeeze up. Planting the foot down. We're going to go through our chaturanga. We have the chance for our first little bite at our Kundalini. So bend the elbows, take the weight forward. Really find that strength. Left elbow squeezed in. You can take the arm balance or just lift the right foot. Step it back. Up dog and down dog. We meet in that down dog, 3 breaths. 2 breaths. 1 breath. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Kick for the back, reach. Exhale, knee to nose. Bring the weight forward. Place the foot between the hands. Inhale to reach up into your lunge. We are tall, tailbone tucked under, building symmetry and balance through the body. Bring the hands down, interlock fingers behind the bum. Still charging, hips forward. Inhale to reach arms up and away. Really think about shoulder blades pinching back, punching through the back of the room. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Last inhale. Place the hands to the inside of your left leg. You can lower the back knee, uncurl the back toes, and find a little bit of space, a little bit of stretch. If you want to take your brick again, if you did on the first side, just find opening here. And on this side, you can see a bit more of the hip extension. So as I inhale, I'm pressing to lengthen the spine. On the exhale, I push my right foot down, almost sliding my right hip forward. Inhale, create more length. Exhale, press through the back foot. Now we're going to start to practice that strength. And whether you hit the pose at the end of this or not, doesn't matter. Your muscles will have worked. You have moved towards your goal. So curl the back toes under. Extend the leg. Do not let the elbows bend. Big breath in. And as you exhale, push from the chest, protract. Push the ground away. Inhale, let the chest drop without the elbows bending. Exhale for 2. Maybe lift the foot. Inhale, let the chest drop. Exhale for 3. Press, truly press. Lower the foot down. We can take that Kundinasana prep again. So bend the elbows, but squeeze them into the body. Don't let them point sideways. Charge the weight forward, so you're looking out over your mat. Be strong through those arms. Maybe take the balance. Maybe float the leg. Step it back. Up dog. Downward facing dog. We have 5 breaths. Once again, you can choose to take your child's pose. You can hold down dog. Or we can start to play with those little bunny hops. If you're near a wall, maybe even quickly turn yourself to a wall. Bend the knees. Float towards it. Find a little bit of balance. Bring yourself down. We've got about 4 more breaths here. Be wherever is comfortable. If you're going for those jumps, knees are squeezed in. Make strength where you didn't even think it was possible before. Meeting in our down dog. This time we're going to jump to the front, or maybe step to the front. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or float. Forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Mountain pose, sweeping the arms high. Take the feet hip distance apart. Exhale, interlock fingers behind the bum. Work the shoulders back. Palms aren't connected. Inhale, reach up and away, shoulder extension. Little bend in the knees. Exhale, forward fold. Take that big bend in the knees now, so your chest is almost pressed against your thighs. Push the hands up through the sky, then maybe start to draw them to the front. 2 more breaths here. If you're comfortable,
we can think about lengthening the legs. One more breath. Release hands to the floor. Heel toe the feet apart, sitting back, Malasana, our yogi squat. So again, we can practice the squat. If this is really tough, if you've got a brick or anything, you can place it down just out of your comfort zone. We can now look back towards that crow. Again, we're going knees just at the tip of the elbow. Squeeze elbows in. Come up high onto the toes. Plant the knees in. Tip the weight forward. You have to use your core to keep the knees pulling in. Maybe lift one toe. Maybe swap the toes. Or maybe both come up. Really good work. So right now, we want the knees to try be right at the back point. If you're wearing shorts and you're sweaty, you build more strength. Last 2 breaths, and we have a chance to maybe jump it back. Planting down. If you're jumping back, squeeze elbows in. Float it. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Lower the knees to the mat. Take your right foot off the side. So your right foot is right off the side. Left foot steps back. Inhale to extend. Left arm to the sky. Pushing down through your bent foot. So that bent foot is really pushing. Means your hips move forwards and you can reach the arm backwards. Creating a big back bend. Feel the opening through the chest. If you're feeling strong, you can maybe even lift the left leg. We're in a really weird side plank. Place the knee back down. Find your tabletop. This time, left foot steps off the side. Right foot steps all the way back. Sweep right arm up. And you might be able to see better from here. As I push my left foot down, I can push my hips forward. So I'm opening through the hip flexors. Then to find balance, I have to reach my arm backwards to open through the pecs. And maybe if you feel strong, you can lift that lower leg, that bent leg. Sorry, I think I said it wrong on the other side. I do apologize. Whichever one you did on the first side, go for that. Maybe you want to float the back leg. Plant the hands down. Curl the toes. Now we go towards the full expression of our Kundalini. Go slow, go powerful. I'm going to try talk you through it. I'll go right leg forward. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to the elbow, to the right elbow. If you can bring it even higher, take it to the armpit and all the way beyond. Now bend the elbows. You can hold here. This will benefit you even more. Build strength here. Or if you've got a little bit more space, take the weight forward. So your center of gravity moves forward. Push down through the right leg. Then maybe the left leg floats. Wherever you are, think about your right inner thigh pushing down. As your right inner thigh pushes into the upper arm, it's going to lift you higher. 2 more breaths. Even if the left foot is still down, push down. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Bend the right knee. Take it across the back of the body, stacking the hips. Plant the right foot on the floor. Inhale, reach. Right arm up. And then towards the front. We're in our wild thing. 2 more breaths. Keep pushing through the shoulders and through the hips, through the glutes. Reverse that to come back, down dog. Go slow. Move through a side plank. Place the foot down, place the hand down. Down dog or child's pose. 3 breaths here. Start to think about Kundalini on the left hand side. It is all about squeezing elbows in and pushing left thigh down. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, take the knee forward, back of the left elbow. Take it even higher. Try reach the armpit. Bend the elbows and don't jump the back foot. Tip the weight forward. Push down through the left leg to create lift through the right. Guys who are not specifically working on their arm balances, this is your core strength. This is your pec strength. This is working the whole body in unison. On your next inhale, left leg comes high. Bend the knees, stack the hips. The foot crosses behind the body to land on the floor. Inhale, reach left arm high. Exhale, take it to the front of the room. We're in our wild thing. Again, the more you push down through the shoulder, the more strength you create through the back of the body. We're going to reverse that. Move through, side plank. Place right foot down. Left foot down, left hand. We're in our down dog. We're jumping to the front of the mat. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or float. Forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Mountain pose, sweeping the arms tall. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Heel toe the feet apart. Inhale, reach arms high again. Grab hold of your left wrist with the right hand. Pull the left wrist high. Then move across to the side. We're in a side bend. Reach even taller. You're using your right hand to stretch the left side of the body. Return to vertical. Swap the hands. Inhale up. Try touch the roof. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, vertical. Bring the feet together. This time, interlock the fingers, pistol grip. We're moving towards a back bend. This is going to be intense. Only go as far as you can with your breath remaining normal. Interlock the fingers, pistol grip. Reach up, squeeze the ears. First, press the hips forward. As the hips move forward, it's going to counterbalance you to move back. Still squeezing the ears. Then, only if we feel comfortable, can we reach the arms back. But if your breath disappears, if your elbows bend, you've gone too far. So continue to find that nice smooth yogi breath through the nose and return to vertical. Hips, take feet hip distance apart. Exhale, bend the knees, lower down. We're in ragdoll now. So grab your opposing elbows, big bend in the knees. As your head drops between the hands, try to pull your elbows apart. So pull your elbows to the sides of the room. Relax your head. So no creases in the back of the neck. 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath. Release the hands to the mat. Bend the knees. Send yourself to your Malasana. Bring your hands behind. We're into a tabletop position. Taking your left hand slightly in. So the fingers point slightly towards your right. Right hand comes to center. And on your inhale,
extend the hips. Push through your left shoulder. Reach your right arm high. Reach even higher. This will be intense on the shoulders, on the wrists, but the more you push, the more you protect the body. Still breathing. On your next exhale, lower hips back, down towards the floor. Right hand comes back. Left hand up. Inhale, extend. Stack the shoulders. Press. Feel your butt cheeks squeeze. Look down towards your standing hand. Reach your flying fingertips high. Lower hips down. We have one more each side. This time we can work towards our wheel. So left hand down, fingers pointing inwards. You can just watch. I inhale to open. Maybe I stay here. Maybe I push my knees forward. Reach the hand back. We're in our wheel. Don't worry if it doesn't go that way. So we have left hand high to the sky. Reaching tall. And then maybe, I do apologize if I've said this the wrong way. Reaching back and back. Push the knees forward. And look for that wheel. Beautiful, guys. The more you take the weight into the feet, the more you protect that shoulder. We're going to come back to our crab position. So maybe you have to drop down. Maybe you can bring it back. Hands behind. All this time we spent here was strengthening the muscles between the shoulders. So we go for our final one. I'm just going to say go for the opposite side because I think I messed that up. So press through the standing hand, reach to the sky, push up and up, then maybe look towards the back, maybe take the weight into the feet, hand comes down, adjust, and we're in our wheel. We've got about 5 more breaths here. Guys, new to this practice, I say the word maybe a lot because there are some really advanced progressions. It doesn't mean you have to do any of them. Finally, bringing it back down. We're going to meet seated. Soles of the feet together. Pressing your heels inwards. We try to drop the knees down, but to do that we press the heels in. If you're leaning super far back, use your brick, whatever you have, a cushion to sit on it to lift yourself high. If you've got a water bottle, I wouldn't recommend sitting on it. It could be unpleasant. Roll shoulders back, squeeze heels in. I'm going to grab my feet. Inhale to extend the spine, still pushing heels in. Exhale, maybe bring yourself forward. Maybe elbows push into the shins or they come in front. If your shoulders are up by your ears, pull them back down. Squeeze the knees down. Looking forward, and I'm now going to press my upper arms into my shins to try lengthen myself forward. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Release there. Taking your right foot underneath, confuse myself. Extending your right foot out in front. Left foot comes up and over. If this is enough for you in a twist, stay here. If you've got a bit more space, tuck the right knee under. Hugging your left knee, squeeze it in. Now we're going to take a twist to the left, but we're not just ratcheting ourselves. I'm going to use my core and my inner left thigh to rotate, to squeeze in. Left hand places behind you. Push with the left hand. And then maybe right arm moves up and over to go deeper into your twist. As the practice slows, I just want you to think about the movements we did. So we did crow with the knees at the tips of the elbows. A lot of control there, a lot of possibility. It's also different to what we're used to. So if you practice this a lot, it's always good to change. Turn through center, quickly rotate towards the right. So now my left elbow pushes into my left knee, and I could even think about bringing myself to the ground. Extending the legs out in front. Now right leg comes on top. If this is enough, big stretch through the glute, maybe tight through the knee, stay there. If you've got more space, tuck the foot under. Squeeze in, make the tightest little ball you can. Now using your core, so your obliques and your inner right thigh, squeeze them all to find that twist. Place right hand behind, left arm comes up, then you can accentuate that twist. In our Kundaliniasanas, before we even balanced, we held with our foot on the ground. Just with that bent arm strength, protracting, trying to stay off the floor. All of that strength is damn difficult. You build that strength and everything becomes possible. You don't just jump into the pose. Return through center, and I'm going to rotate the opposite direction. So to my left, pressing right elbow into right shin, taking it down, and bringing it up. Extending the legs out in front. We're going to lower down to the mat. It's going to take about 10 breaths. So point the toes, reach forward. Start to come down. Feel your belly pull in. And we're going to slowly lower down. And at some point you're going to find a sticking point. That's where you want to hold. That point where the body just wants to drop. Oh, see, it was right there. I failed my own test. 3 more breaths. For 2. And for 1. Final posture of the day. We go happy baby. So bring the feet up, grabbing either onto the shins, the big toes, or the outsides of the feet. Press your hips back down. Pull the elbows down to stretch through the backs of the hips. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, extend both legs out to the side. You can let one leg come in, let the other, extend them up above you, or all the way out. Try to still use your breath to exhale deeper. Releasing the feet, find your way onto your back. We are in our Shavasana.